Hello everyone, welcome to Prince on Air, and today we are going to discuss about the assertion reason based question of chapter 1 class 12 chemistry, okay, which is solid state. And here we are going to discuss about the assertion reason based question, and in this lecture we will discuss about a lot of question based on the assertion reason and the trick or the trend on the way we will discuss in this lecture. So first question is assertion. See, all that statements are same for each and every one question. Means that first statement, firstly we can just read the statement. Assertion and reason both are correct. Means assertion and reason both are correct, or in that way you can learn. Assertion and reason correct, that is the A option. B option is, and also you can say the assertion, the reason is correct explanation for assertion. Means if reason is correct explanation of assertion, one more tick we can do. Clear? Now assertion and reason both are correct statements. Assertion and reason both are correct statement, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Means reason is not correct explanation of assertion. Clear? Now assertion is correct statement, but reason is wrong statement. Means here assertion and reason, assertion is correct, reason is not correct, and obviously that reason is not correct explanation of assertion. And option D, here we can write both assertion and reason are incorrect. Means assertion, reason are incorrect, and the reason is not correct explanation of assertion. So you can see this: 3 correct, 2 correct, 1 correct, 0 correct. Okay, 3 correct, 2 correct, 1 correct, 0 correct. In this way you can learn that you can see the trend to solve the assertion reason based question. Now you can see the question assertion and reason. Now this is the best trick to learn. Okay, I'll tell you that if we will discuss that question, you can understand that question in the proper way. At low temperature, particles of matter occupy fixed position. Okay, at low temperature particles are occupying the fixed position. Okay, and exist in solid state. Clear? Now this one is the right statement, the assertion is the right statement here. Means 1 correct we got. Reason: under a given set of conditions of temperature and pressure, the state of substance depends upon the net effect of thermal energy and intermolecular force. That is also correct. So 2 correct we got here. Now if you go 2 correct, now you can see the interrelation between these two statements. If there is a interrelation between these two statements, then option we will get 1 more correct. So if we are getting 1 more correct, option A will be the correct here. If we are getting no any interrelation between them, so only B will be the answer. So we are having the 2 options only. Okay, so now firstly you can see, is there any relationship between these two statements? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is there any relation between these two statements? Yeah, there is a relationship between these two statements, because here they are discussing about the temperature and pressure and the trend or the factors on which the state will depend, and here they are discussing about the solid state, and which is depends upon the low temperature. Means the interrelation is there, no? So if interrelation is there, we will get 1 more correct, and if we are getting 3 correct, 3 correct for option A. So option A will be the right here. In that way you can learn. Okay, clear? 1 more question we will do, and in that way you can learn it more properly. See, one more question. Assertion assertion is quartz glass is crystalline solid. Quartz glass, all of you know that glass is amorphous solid. A glass is amorphous solid. Okay, now, and quartz is crystalline, but here they are saying quartz is amorphous solid. So first assertion is wrong. What that options we are having? We were having option A is assertion and reason, and all that correct, all should be correct. B option was assertion and reason correct, but their relation is not correct. C is assertion correct, but reason is not correct, or that relation is not correct. And D is assertion is incorrect, reason is incorrect, and relation is incorrect. You can see if assertion is correct, incorrect, that is the most important trick here. If assertion is incorrect, you can see that quartz glass is actually it's amorphous, but they are saying crystalline. We know that very well. Quartz is crystalline, but they are saying amorphous. Clear? Now, if assertion is incorrect, you can see from the options here, only one option is carrying where that assertion is incorrect. Option D. Yes or no? So answer will be D here. Answer will be D here. Directly you can pick out that answer. Option D is the right here. Clear now? Okay. One more we can do. See, glass panes fixed to the windows or doors of old buildings are slightly thicker at bottom, yes, than at the top. That correct assertion is correct. Here we can write once again assertion, reason, all correct. B, assertion, reason, both correct. Assertion, reason, and all wrong. Okay. Now assertion is correct, so we are having these three options now. Reason, glass is pseudo solid and supercooled liquid. Yes, this is also correct. So now we are having two options. It may be A, it may be B. It may be A, it may be B. Clear? So here you can see that relation between them. Glass panes are fixed at the windows, doors, and old buildings are slightly thicker. Okay, that is thicker at the bottom and thinner at the top. Thicker at the bottom and thinner at the top. Why it is so? Because it can flow easily, and it can flow easily due to the existence. You can say it is just pseudo solid or supercooled liquid. So both statements are interconnected with each other. So in this way we will got 3 correct. So 3 correct is for option A. Answer will be A here. Okay, now one more we can do. Okay, one more we can do. See, assertion in crystalline solids. In crystalline solids, the value of resistance, it may be considered as a physical properties, is different in different directions. See, in crystalline solid, if the properties are different in different direction, it is showing the anisotropy. As we know that crystalline solids are anisotropic in nature. So option A, B, assertion is right here. Okay. Now if assertion is right, then you have to read the reason. If assertion is wrong, without seeing any other option, just pick out the option D. Okay. Now reason, crystalline solids are isotropic in nature. That statement is strong here, because crystalline solids are anisotropic in nature. How we can say that these are isotropic in nature? In upside they are showing resistance is different in different direction. If resistance is different in different direction, means it is showing anisotropy, and anisotropy is shown by the crystalline solids. Now they in the reason they are saying crystalline solids are isotropic in nature. If there is written as a anisotropic in nature, then we can say the reason is correct, and then the relation was there. But here reason is incorrect, okay, and here it will also be incorrect. So in which statement we in which option we are getting only one right, one correct, that is option C. So answer will be option C here. Clear? See next question. Assertion is SiC has higher melting point than NaCl. Okay, we can just consider it. Reason is SiC has strongest electrostatic force of attraction. It is having strongest electrostatic force of attraction. Is this right or wrong? We can consider SiC has no doubt higher melting point, but why it's having higher melting point? Because it is a covalent solid. Okay. SiC has strongest electrostatic force. How is it possible? It's not having electrostatic force of attraction. So assertion reason is incorrect. So it will be incorrect. Assertion is correct here. So option C will be the right here. Clear? Now from next question onwards, I will give you some time to you to solve that question, and you have to pick it out. And afterwards, I will give you that answer with reason, and you have to check out. Okay. Next. Assertion is face centered cubic cell has 4 atoms per unit cell. Next is reason. In FCC unit cell there are 8 atoms at corners and 6 atoms at the face centers. So now you have to tell me the answer. Which option is the right? Assertion is right or wrong? Yeah, assertion is right. In face centered cubic cell there are 4 atoms per unit cell. Okay. In reason you can say see that FCC unit cell there are 8 atoms at the corner and 6 atoms are at the face centers. That is also correct. So is there any relationship between these two statements? See, if 8 atoms are at corners, their contribution is 1 by 8. So 1 atom will come. 6 atoms at the face center and their contribution is 1 by 2. So 3 atoms will come. Total will be 4. Total it will be 4. So means that reason is just related to the assertion here. So option A will be the right here. Clear? Now it may be a little bit easy for you to pick it out any one option from these 4 statements. No need to read that options. In the first 5 question I just explained the picking out, the trick to pick out any statement. That was the best trick to learn or best trick to solve the assertion reason based questions. One more question is there. A tetrahedral void is surrounded by 4 spheres and an octahedral void is surrounded by 6 spheres. The number of reason is number of tetrahedral voids is double and the number double the number of closed packed spheres, and the number of octahedral void is equal to the number of closed packed spheres. So try to do that question yourself. Firstly, see is assertion is correct or not. Check it out once. Yeah, a tetrahedral void is surrounded by 4 spheres. Yeah, sure. Tetrahedral voids. So that is a tetrahedral void and it is surrounded by 4 spheres. Okay, and the octahedral void is surrounded by 6 spheres. That is also right. Remember that. So that statement is correct, means assertion is correct. If assertion is correct, means that answer should be from any first 3 options A, B or C. Now see that number of tetrahedral voids is double the number of closed packed spheres, and the number of octahedral voids equals to the number of closed packed spheres. So see that answer here. That option is also correct. Reason is also correct, but they are not having any relationship between these two. Okay, they are not having a relationship between these two. Here they are telling about the number of octahedral voids and number of tetrahedral voids or octahedral voids, but here they are saying about the you can say the coordination number or something else. So no relation is there, means if relation is not there, 2 correct options are there. So see, assertion and reason both are correct statement, but reason is not correct explanation for assertion. Option B will be the right here. Okay, option B is the right answer here. Next, see, next question is CsCl has assertion. CsCl, cesium chloride, has body centered cubic arrangement. Reason is cesium chloride has cesium ion, 1 cesium ion and 8 chloride ions in its unit cell. So check it out yourself first. Okay, let's do that. Assertion, cesium chloride is body centered arrangement. Assertion, reason. Now assertion, cesium chloride is body centered cubic arrangement. That is correct. Okay, it is having body centered arrangement. Okay, reason is cesium in which the cesium ions, 1 cesium ion and 8 chloride ions in its unit cell. Now you can see it is wrong here. That option is wrong here. So reason is incorrect and it will also be incorrect. So in which assertion is correct statement but reason is not correct, that is right. Okay, that is memory based question. So just we have to learn this. Examples just you have to learn. So in that way, by doing the assertion and reason based question, you can learn that examples also side by side. Okay. Some examples are there which you have to directly learn. Only you have to learn that examples. Okay, one question is there. Some more question will also come in which you have to directly learn the example and trend, because these are just experimentals. Now next is assertion. Packing efficiency of body centered cubic structure is 68%. Reason is 68% is the maximum packing efficiency any crystal can have. Okay, so try to do that. Now you can see this assertion is packing efficiency in body centered is 68%. That is right. That is right. But 63% is maximum efficiency any crystal can have. No. In FCC it is 74. So reason is incorrect. It is also incorrect. So our option C will be the right here. Simple. Next is assertion is Frankel defect is also called dislocation defect. Okay. Reason, Frankel defect is shown by the ionic substances in which cation and anion are of almost similar size. So try to do that question yourself first. Now check it out. Assertion Frankel defect is shown by the it is also called dislocation defect. Assertion and reason. Assertion is correct because it is called as a dislocation defect. Recall that Frankel defect once. In Frankel defect, the particles are in this way, and in which one particle is shifting towards the interstitial part. Frankel is find Frankel interstitial. Okay, remember that. So here one particle will shift towards the interstitial point. Okay, so means you can say dislocation occurs. That's why it is called dislocation defect. Reason: Frankel defect is shown by the ionic substances in which the cation and anions are of similar size. No, it will occur only when the size of cation and anion is different. There will be large difference between the size of cation and anion. Size of cation should be smaller in maximum cases, and anion should be bigger. Okay, so in that way the cation will occupy the interstitial position. So in this case reason is incorrect. So it is also that reason will also be the incorrect statement for assertion. So answer will be C here. Only one correct we got, no? So only C option will be there. Next, assertion: semiconductors are solids with conductivities in the intermediate range from 10 raised power minus 6 to 10 raised power 4 per ohm per meter. Okay. Reason: in case of semiconductors, the gap between the valence band and conduction band is small. Now try to do that question. Okay, then check it out. Assertion, reason. Now assertion is semiconductors, yeah, range is same, so assertion is right here. In case of semiconductors, the gap between the valence band and the conduction band is small. Yeah, it is also correct, and both are having the relation between them because their conductivity is due to the valence band, you can say. Okay, so that is also right. Option A will be the correct here if 3 correct are there. Clear? Next question we can do. Next is assertion: metals are good conductors of electricity. Okay. Reason: metals conduct electricity in solid as well as in molten state. Okay. So try to do that question yourself first. Now check it out. Assertion: metals are good conductor of electricity. Correct. Reason: metals conduct electricity in solid as well as in molten state. That same statement is there, no, means both statements are same, but reason is not correct explanation of assertion. It should be like the metal can conduct electricity due to free electrons. If that statement would be there, no, in that way you can say that both are correct, and reason is correct explanation of assertion. So here reason is also correct, but it is not the correct explanation of assertion. Okay, clear? So option B will be the right. If we will got 2 right, so it means option B. Next, assertion: diode is a combination of N type and P type semiconductors. Okay, the solar cell is an efficient photodiode used for conversion of light energy into electrical energy. Okay, now check out to solve this question. Okay, done. Now assertion and reason equals to. So check it out that assertion is correct or not. Diode is combination of N type and P type. Yes. Reason: the solar cell is efficient photodiode used for conversion of light energy into electrical energy. It is also correct, but that are not having a relationship between these two. There is no relationship between these two. Actually reason is not correct explanation of this. So here it is wrong here. So option B is the correct here. 2 right means option B. Next, iron, cobalt, nickel and chromium oxide are called ferromagnetic substances. Now this is the example based question. So that example we have discussed in the last parts. Reason: ferromagnetic substances are weakly attracted by magnetic field. Okay, so try to do that question yourself first. Assertion, reason. So here these are correct. Almost whenever you will go get all that type of examples, no, that will be almost in 90% it will be right. So assertion will be right here. Okay. Ferromagnetic substances are not weakly attracted, they are strongly attracted in magnetic field. So reason is incorrect, and it will also be incorrect. Option C will be the right here. Okay, simply we have done that question. Now next question, it is a last question, I think so. So here assertion, substances like Fe3O4 and MgFe2O4 lose ferromagnetism on heating and become paramagnetic. So first statement is likely in this way. Second, magnetic moment of domains in these substances are aligned in parallel, anti-parallel direction in unequal numbers. Okay. Now you can see assertion is also correct here. Assertion is correct. I am telling you, whenever you are getting that example based question, in maximum cases assertion will be correct. Okay. Okay. So magnetic moments of such domains in these substances are aligned in parallel and anti-parallel direction. Some are parallel, some are anti-parallel. Okay. So here in ferromagnetic, mostly it happens there. So reason is also correct. Reason is also correct here. And both statements are interrelated because ferromagnetism is also happened there, and on heating and it becomes paramagnetic. That is also correct. So here both are having relation between them. So option A will be the right. Clear? So thanks for watching this video, and that is the end of this lecture, and also you can say that is the end of this chapter. Clear? I hope you have learned so many things from this chapter and lectures. So thanks for watching this video, and stay at home, stay safe, stay motivated. Stay motivated. Okay. So thanks. Until then,